If you really want something, the question is not whether you can get it. The question is, what are you willing to become to achieve it? Think about that. Everyone wants something. A better life, more success, more freedom, more happiness, more opportunity. But wanting is common. Everyone wants more. The difference is not in what people want. The difference is in what they are willing to do. Because desire alone is not enough. Hope is not enough. Dreams are not enough. Success is predictable. It's not luck, and it's not magic. It's hard work and discipline. Many people spend their lives wishing for a better future, wishing for better circumstances, wishing for more success. But wishing has never changed a life. Action has. The truth is simple. You can have more than you've got because you can become more than you are. That is one of life's greatest lessons. If you want better results, become better. If you want greater opportunities, become greater. If you want more success, become more valuable. Life responds to growth. Now let me ask you a question. What is it that you truly want? Not what other people want for you. Not what society expects from you. What do you want? Take a moment and think about it. Because clarity is powerful. A person without a target rarely hits one. A person without direction often drifts. But a person with a clear purpose has power. Goals are like a magnet. They pull you toward the person you need to become. And once you know what you want, the next step is commitment, not interest. Commitment. Interested people do what's convenient. Committed people do whatever is necessary. That is the difference. Because there will be obstacles. There will be setbacks. There will be difficult days. But every worthwhile goal demands a price. The question is, are you willing to pay it? Are you willing to learn, to grow, to change, to stay disciplined when nobody is watching? Because that is how dreams become reality. One decision, one habit, one disciplined day at a time. So, we're going to explore how to get what you want in life, how to create clarity, how to develop discipline, how to become the person capable of achieving your goals, and how to turn desire into achievement. Because the life you want is not built by chance. It is built by choice. And the choices you make today will determine the life you live tomorrow. So get clear, get committed, and start becoming the person your dreams require. The reason most people don't get what they want is because they don't know what they want. Think about that. It sounds simple, but it is one of the biggest reasons people stay stuck. Most people have wishes. They have hopes. They have dreams, but they don't have clarity. They say they want success, but what does success mean? They say they want a better life, but what kind of life? They say they want more money, but how much and why? The problem is not desire. The problem is direction. You cannot hit a target you cannot see. Imagine an archer. He pulls back the bow. He prepares to shoot, but there is no target. Where will the arrow go? Anywhere. Nowhere. Randomly. That is how many people live their lives. They work hard. They stay busy. They stay active, but they have no clear target. And busy is not the same as productive. Movement is not the same as progress. Because progress requires direction. Now think about your own life. Do you know exactly what you want? Not what your family wants, not what society expects, not what everyone else is chasing. What do you want? That question changes everything. Because once you become clear, your decisions become easier. Your focus becomes stronger. Your energy becomes more intentional. You stop wandering and start moving with purpose. Goals are the fuel that drive achievement. Without goals, life becomes reactive. You respond to circumstances. You follow the crowd. You drift wherever life pushes you. But with goals, you begin leading your life instead of merely living it. Now here's another reason most people never get what they want. They want results. but they don't want growth. They want success, but they don't want discipline. They want the harvest, but they don't want to plant the seeds. And life doesn't work that way. Every reward has a price. Every achievement requires effort. Every dream demands growth. If you want more, you must become more. That is one of the greatest lessons in life. You cannot remain the same and expect everything around you to change. For things to get better, you must get better. For your future to improve, you must improve. Many people spend years wishing for different results, but they keep repeating the same habits, the same thinking, the same actions, and then they wonder why nothing changes. Success does not respond to wishes. It responds to action. Now let us talk about another trap. Comparison. Many people spend so much time looking at everyone else's life that they forget to build their own. They compare their beginning to someone else's success, their chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. And comparison steals focus. Because instead of asking, what do I want? They ask, what do other people have? And those are two very different questions. The successful person stays focused on their own path, their own goals, their own growth, because they understand something powerful. The purpose of life is not to become someone else. It is to become the best version of yourself. Success is not to be pursued. It is to be attracted by the person you become. So if you want to get what you want in life, start with clarity. Know your destination. Know your purpose. Know your goals. Because the clearer the target, the greater the chance of hitting it. And remember this, most people don't fail because they aim too high. They fail because they never aim at all. So decide, get clear, set your target, and begin moving toward it every single day. Because the life you want begins with knowing exactly what you want. For things to change, you have to change. For things to get better, you have to get better. Think about that. Most people want a better life, more success, more money, more opportunities, more freedom. And there is nothing wrong with wanting those things. The question is, who are you becoming in order to earn them? Because life has a simple rule. You do not attract what you want. You attract what you become. Let that sink in. Many people spend years chasing success. But success is not something you chase. Success is something you attract by becoming the kind of person capable of handling it. Success is not to be pursued. It is to be attracted by the person you become. That changes everything. Instead of asking, how can I get more? Ask, how can I become more? Because the quality of your life is closely tied to the quality of the person you become. Now imagine someone who wants greater income. The obvious question is, how can they earn more? But the better question is, how can they become more valuable? How can they improve their skills? How can they improve their knowledge? How can they improve their discipline? Because value creates opportunity, and opportunity creates results. Life rewards growth, not wishing, not hoping, growth. Now here's something important. Personal development is not an event. It is a process, a daily process. Reading a few pages, learning a new skill, improving your habits, keeping your promises, small actions, repeated consistently. That is how character is built. And character matters. Because eventually, your habits become your character, and your character becomes your destiny. The person you become is more important than the money you make. Why? Because money can be lost. Opportunities can come and go. But the person you become stays with you. And that person determines what you create next. Now think about the people you admire. The disciplined people. The successful people. The leaders. The achievers. What makes them different? It is not luck. It is not magic. It is who they have become. They developed habits others avoided. They learned lessons others ignored. They stayed disciplined when others quit. And over time, Those small differences produce massive results. Now let me ask you something. If your goals became reality tomorrow, would you be ready for them? Would you have the discipline to keep them? The mindset to manage them? The character to sustain them? That is an important question, because success without preparation often disappears. That is why growth must come first. The person must grow before the results grow. The roots must grow before the tree grows. Nature teaches us this lesson. Strong roots, strong tree, weak roots, weak tree. The same is true for people. Your foundation determines your future. And your foundation is built through personal development, through reading, through learning, through discipline, through self-reflection, through consistent effort, not once in a while, every day. Because every day you are becoming someone. The question is, who? Are you becoming stronger or weaker? More disciplined or less disciplined? More focused or more distracted? The answers to those questions shape your future. Work harder on yourself than you do on your job. That may be one of the most powerful lessons you'll ever learn. Because when you improve yourself, everything around you begins to improve. Your confidence grows. Your opportunities increase. Your perspective expands. And slowly, the life you once dreamed about starts becoming possible. Not because life became easier, but because you became better. So if you want more from life, become more. If you want greater success, develop greater discipline. If you want extraordinary results, commit to extraordinary growth. Because the life you want is not waiting for luck. It is waiting for your transformation. Become the person the goal requires. Grow every day and watch your life begin to rise to a whole new level. The question is not whether you can get what you want. The question is whether you are willing to do what it takes. Think about that. Everyone wants something. A better life, a stronger body, a successful career, financial freedom, peace of mind. The desire is common, but achievement is not. Why? Because wanting is easy. Working for it is hard. And life rewards effort, not desire. Success is predictable. It's not luck, and it's not magic. It's hard work and discipline. If you truly want something, you must first get clear about it. Not vague, specific. Most people say, I want to be successful. But success means different things to different people. What does success mean to you? What exactly do you want? Because clarity creates focus, and focus creates power. Once you know what you want, the next step is commitment, not interest. Commitment. Interested people do things when it's convenient. Committed people do things whether it's convenient or not. That is the difference. When you are committed, you stop negotiating with your goals. You stop saying, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll start next week. I'll wait until I feel motivated. No. You begin. You act. You move. Because action is the bridge between dreams and reality. Now listen carefully. Most people overestimate what they can do in a day and underestimate what they can do in a year. Why? Because they ignore the power of consistency. They look for giant breakthroughs. But success is usually built through small daily actions. A few pages read every day. A workout completed every day. A skill practiced every day. Small actions, repeated consistently. Those actions may seem insignificant today, but over time, they become extraordinary. Success is a few simple disciplines practiced every day. That is how you get what you want. Not through one big moment, but through many small moments. Now let's talk about obstacles. Because they will come. There will be setbacks. There will be disappointments. There will be days when you feel like quitting. That is part of the process. Every worthwhile goal comes with challenges. The question is not whether challenges will appear. The question is whether you will continue. Because persistence separates winners from quitters. Most people quit too early. They plant the seed, then dig it up every week to see if it's growing. Life doesn't work that way. Growth takes time. Success takes time. Achievement takes time. And patience is part of the price. Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. That is the mindset of successful people. Instead of complaining, they improve. Instead of making excuses, they adapt. Instead of quitting, they continue. And eventually, their persistence pays off. Now understand something important. You already have more potential than you realize. The problem is not lack of potential. The problem is lack of action. Potential without action changes nothing. Talent without discipline changes nothing. Dreams without effort change nothing. But when action meets discipline, everything changes. So if you want to get what you want in life, start today. Get clear about your goal. Commit to the process. Take daily action. Stay patient. Refuse to quit. Because success is not hidden. It leaves clues. And one of the biggest clues is this. People who get what they want keep going long after others stop. So keep moving. Keep growing. Keep improving. And remember, the life you want is possible. But it requires something from you. Your effort. Your discipline. Your consistency. Know what you want. Do what it takes. Stay committed. And the results will come. Wherever you are, be there. Think about that. It sounds simple, but it is powerful. Most people are not fully present in their lives. When they are working, their mind is somewhere else. When they are studying, their attention is divided. When they are with people, they are thinking about something else. And slowly, life becomes distracted living. Half attention, half effort, half results. But life does not reward half commitment. It rewards full presence, full focus, full effort. Success is not in doing many things. It is in doing one thing with full attention. Now think about this. If you are always thinking about the future, you miss the present. If you are always regretting the past, you miss the present. And the present is the only place where life actually happens. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, today, right now. That is where your power is. But many people lose it because their mind is constantly somewhere else, thinking about what they don't have, comparing themselves to others, worrying about things they cannot control. And while their mind is everywhere, their life goes nowhere because focus creates progress and distraction destroys it. The person who can focus is the person who can build. Think about a magnifying glass. When light is scattered, it has little effect. But when it is focused, it can create fire. Your mind works the same way. Scattered attention creates weak results. Focused attention creates strong results. Now let's bring this closer to your life. When you are studying, study. When you are working, work. When you are training, train. When you are learning, learn. Be fully there. Not partially, not distracted. Fully there. Because every moment you are present, you are building something. Every focused hour adds value. Every focused action creates progress. Every focused effort builds momentum. But when you are distracted, time passes, but nothing is built. Your future is built in moments of focus, not moments of distraction. Now understand this deeply. Distraction is not just a habit. It is a thief. It steals your attention. It steals your energy. It steals your time. And slowly, it steals your potential. But focus brings everything back. Focus gives you direction. Focus gives you clarity. Focus gives you results. So wherever you are, be there. Not physically only, but mentally, emotionally, completely, because presence is power. Now think about successful people. They are not always doing more, but when they do something, they are fully engaged. They don't waste energy switching between tasks. They give full attention to what matters. And that is why they progress faster. Not because they have more time, but because they use their time better. Now ask yourself honestly, how often are you truly present? How often are you fully focused? How often are you actually where your body is? Because if you cannot focus where you are, you cannot build where you want to go. The quality of your life is determined by the quality of your attention. So choose wisely. Choose presence over distraction. Choose focus over noise. Choose clarity over chaos. Because your life is happening now, not later, not someday, now. So wherever you are, be there, fully, completely, without distraction. Be present, be focused, and build your future one moment at a time. Success is not always fast, but it is always certain for those who persist. Think about that. There will be moments in your journey when progress feels slow, almost invisible, almost silent. You will be working, but not seeing results. You will be trying, but not feeling change. You will be giving effort, but not seeing reward. And in those moments, most people quit, not because they cannot succeed, but because they cannot wait. And that is where dreams are lost. It's not that people fail, it's that they quit too soon. Let that sink in, because success is rarely instant. It is rarely obvious at the beginning. It is rarely fast. Success is built quietly, step by step, day by day, like a seed growing underground. At first, nothing is visible. No results above the surface. No sign of progress. But beneath the surface, something is happening. Roots are forming. Strength is building. Foundation is being created. And that hidden work determines future success. Your life works the same way. What feels like slow progress is often necessary preparation. Don't mistake slow progress for no progress, because growth takes time. Real growth, lasting growth, meaningful growth. Now listen carefully. Most people only stay motivated when they see fast results. But real success belongs to those who stay consistent when results are slow. That is the difference. Anyone can work hard for a few days. Anyone can stay excited for a few weeks. Anyone can push forward when things feel good. But can you continue when nothing seems to change? Can you keep going when no one is watching? Can you stay disciplined when motivation disappears? Can you persist when progress feels invisible? That is where character is built. Discipline is doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. Now, understand this deeply. Every small action still matters, even when it feels small, even when it feels unnoticed, even when it feels slow, because every repetition adds up. Every effort compounds. Every disciplined choice builds momentum. And one day, everything catches up. What was invisible becomes visible. What was quiet becomes powerful. What was slow becomes unstoppable. But only if you stay. Only if you continue. Only if you persist. Now think about nature again. A river does not cut through rock with force. It does it with consistency. Drop by drop. Flow by flow. Year after year. And eventually, it shapes the hardest stone. That is persistence. That is power. That is success. So when progress feels slow, do not stop. Do not doubt. Do not quit. Keep going. Because slow progress is still progress. And persistent progress becomes unstoppable success. What you do consistently matters more than what you do intensely. So stay steady. Stay patient. Stay committed. Even when results are delayed. Even when effort feels unnoticed. Even when progress feels slow. Because your future is being built right now. Quietly. Slowly. Powerfully. And one day, you will look back and realize the moments you wanted to quit were the moments that mattered most. Persist. Stay consistent. And trust the process even when it feels slow. Your life is not shaped in one moment. It is shaped in many small moments of discipline. Think about that. Everything we talked about comes down to one truth. Know what you want. Become the person who deserves it. Do the work. Stay focused. And keep going even when progress feels slow. Because life does not reward speed. It rewards consistency. It rewards those who stay when others quit. It rewards those who act when others delay. It rewards those who persist when others stop. Success is not for the fastest. It is for the most consistent. So don't rush your journey. Don't doubt your process. Don't stop because results are delayed. Keep building. Keep growing. Keep moving forward because every step you take is shaping the person you are becoming. And one day you will realize it was never about quick success. It was about steady progress. Stay committed. Stay disciplined and keep becoming unstoppable.